What are my ideologies 2024 to 2025 story time? Okay, so we're gonna go back all the way to 2024 when I first discovered Euphoria. So I watched Euphoria, but I found a character that I became really interested in, Nate Jacobs. Now I relate to Nate Jacobs a little bit because of certain traumas, like hearing about sex all the time from my dad and like having to hear about it constantly is very annoying. So anyway, this that affected my ideology. Plus, basically, I like to have control in every situation because if I don't have it, then I just feel powerless, and then everything just goes wrong, and I feel like I'm angry. So I can relate to that. Though I'm not narcissistic, I'm just very autistic with a lot of other issues like anger issues. So basically, I this is back at a farmer's market. So I was sitting down with my grandparents one time, and basically I walked over. Well, I didn't walk over yet. Basically, I was sitting down with my grandparents. There's a somewhat short, like I'd say this woman was like about roughly 4'10" to 4'11", maybe a bit under. But basically, I saw her walk by, but I was trying to get her attention. So I went on a walk, and trying to get her attention so I can talk to her. But I ended up following her. But I'll explain more in a bit. But basically, once I was doing that, I walked by her, and basically I walked by her. She didn't notice me, but I smiled at her. But she had her AirPods on. I mean, not on, in. I don't know if she's listening to a podcast or not. She's wearing like very sporty like clothing, but like basically my phone is dead, so I couldn't get a picture or any proof that I talked to her. There's no proof. So yeah. But no one else approached her. But basically after I couldn't find her for a while, I turned around. Like I took a loop around and I found her sitting by herself in front of the coffee shop. So she's at a table drinking her iced coffee. So I have this bit of an approach IRL. So I come up, basically, my approach is I come up to someone and basically I say, hey, sorry if I'm bothering you, but I think you're really cute. That's the line I used all the time IRL back in like around that year. So basically, once I was doing that, so basically after that, I I came up to her and said that. So then she took out her AirPods and asked me to repeat it. Then I repeated it. So then she was blushing so hard that she almost spit out her iced coffee. And I was laughing about that. And then she said thank you, but she's blushing really, really like hard. Like she looks like a mix of like Selena Gomez and like Alexa Demi and Ada Wong from Resident Evil 4 remake. But basically after that, like I was talking to her for a bit, doing a bit of small talk. Then I came back around to talk to her again. I introduced myself, shook her hand, and so then I came back to my grandparents. I saw her walk off into the distance, and then I went back to my grandparents' place, slept, and then went back to my dad's. I can get in more into that later. But this is also a bit of my schizophrenia stuff too. But my ideologies was if I'm gonna follow someone, never do it intentionally unless you're like trying to talk to someone. That's normally what I would do. Like I just want to try to talk to someone. That's what I do. But the reason I was really into this character so much, Nate Jacobs, is because him and I are slightly similar because of similar pasts, to be honest. So basically, Then I was in this Discord server at one point, and I told them about my experience, but there were some trolls in that server. It's like a black pill server. But basically, they started saying that that girl wasn't real and I was hallucinating, and I just kind of went along with it because I was off some of my meds. But she was very real. Like I was able to shake her hand. Like I could feel a little bit of grip strength from the hand. I saw that girl again the month after, but I never got a photo because my phone would die early in the farmers market because I'd be there from like 7 a.m. to like 12 in the afternoon, and I had a very shitty phone at the time. And yeah, that's the story time about how I met this girl. Her name's Lily, but I don't have any photos of her or anything. But she's basically a short Latina, and pretty chill. But I'm no longer interested in her because I have a current partner, and my current partner has more chances of talking to my current partner because I live with her, and yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of a bit weird, but the thing I relate to with Nate is testosterone, like needing to win, feeling like I'm a little bit black pilled mixed with a little bit of red pilled also. So I'm in the mixture of black pill and red pill. Like I'm a mix of both. So yeah, there's that story. So the moral of the story is basically the moral of the story is if you're gonna relate to a character, then try not to relate to it too much like I did, because then it starts to become a problem for some people. But yeah, that's the story time about how I had some ideologies of Nate Jacobs because of my red pilled. Well, I used to be just red pilled. I was blue pilled in around 2019 and above. Towards like later on in life, I was red pilled from 2022 to 2023. Then I joined the black pill stuff also from like 2024. And then I mixed red pill and black pill, but minus the whole like it's less on the misogynistic stuff, more on the physical stuff, like the physical stuff. But yeah, that's the story I have, and that's my second video.